Oh baby, it finally came. What is up, everybody? I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel, and if you read the title correct, I imported these 4K Blu-rays from the UK, mainly because these titles are actually in the Criterion collection, and when I was looking at the price differences between these and the 4K equivalents of them, they were basically the same, so I had to get those 4Ks because I love me some 4K goodness. I'm always aiming out there to increase my collection however I can. Anyways, yes, so I basically went to the Amazon.com, Amazon.ca. I switched over to the UK section, and I was able to get these for a reasonable price, 15 British pounds, and then 19 British pounds. So I don't know how much that converts. I think I ended up paying 55, 60 bucks maybe. With there's no import fees, but like shipping and taxes and stuff like that. But anyways, yes, I am scared though, because a bunch of reviews, not a bunch, but some reviews have stated that their item came in damaged, and lo and behold, this is how I see my package arriving in. So I'm very I'm scared. I appreciate Amazon for taking that the extra step into being more eco-friendly, but when I import from a different continent, for the love of God, please put some bubble wrap or something. But it came in this flimsy little mailer. See that? Things can obviously flail around, so let's hope for the best. I got 2 movies. All right, before we get into this box of goodies, if you could do me a favor, please make sure to subscribe and like this video. It means a whole lot to me, and it's free for you guys. So hit that subscribe button. Let's get into this. Here there is a string that you just pull down. And so we're going to hope that they come with a slipcover and they're not damaged to shit. So first off is a movie that has the slipcover. It is a little dinged up, but it's not too bad. And that is, let's see if there's no loose discs, but thankfully it came with a slipcover. And this is from, this is a Studio Canal Ultra HD Vintage Classic, and that is David Lynch's classic, The Elephant Man on 4K Blu-ray. I really like the slip. Again, it is a little dinged up, but it's not too bad for what I was expecting it to be. This is a loose slip. Like, this comes off like really fast. But yeah, The Elephant Man, I haven't seen this movie since I was 14 years old, so I gotta give it another rewatch. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of David Lynch, but I remember really enjoying this movie. Not enjoying this movie, but I remember this movie really impacting me on a very emotional level. So I'm very excited to get that. I've always been fascinated with the John Merrick situation, or the John Merrick story, being born very hideously deformed in a time where people didn't have as much of a respect for people of different, not like let alone of different races, but of different, if someone looks different than them, they'll automatically judge. And this is in the West End, Lower West End, East End, in the 1800s, so around the same exact time as Jack the Ripper, during the Jack the Ripper killings. And, just people had a low tolerance for him. And, the acting from John Hurt is absolutely fantastic. And Anthony Hopkins, you can't go wrong. I'm so thankful that it actually came with the slipcover. I guess, people in the UK don't really care that much about slips, or it's an abundance because there's no reselling. But yeah, thankfully, Studio Canal Vintage Classics 4K with the slip. No little band there, which I really appreciate. Here is the side. The only thing I don't like about importing UK 4Ks is the constant reminder of the age restriction. This is PG, contains mild horror and violence. This can be a divisive movie for some people. Some people think that it's sensationalized, or that they're like, oh, look at this freaky guy, let's make a movie on him. But that's obviously not what it's going for. I think Roger Ebert said that, and I feel like he's totally off the ball when it comes to that. But again, he's off the ball on a lot of times when it comes to movies. Although I do really appreciate his opinion on Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're talking about The Elephant Man on 4K. Fantastic movie. I haven't really read too much about the 4K quality, but I'm excited to get into this movie watching this for the first time in almost 10 years. So Elephant Man, Studio Canal, 4K with the slipcover. God bless. All right. Someone just messaged me. I was reading that. Next, okay, no slipcover, but that's... Oh, it is coming... Yes! All of these came with slipcovers. Thank God. And this is a 4K that I've been really excited to watch. I recently been getting into a lot of Ingmar Bergman films. You probably don't know what this is. And yeah, so this is one of my favorite movies of all time, and definitely my favorite Ingmar Bergman movie out of his bunch. You know, Persona is pretty good. I just prefer this movie more, and that is BFI's 4K release of The Seventh Seal, and it came with a slipcover. Can more companies do this, where they put the sleeve on the 4K and then they wrap it up? Can we please, can we start this trend, please? And I think I'll probably just move to the UK so I can get 4Ks like this for cheap, because wow, this is, I'm blown away with the quality of, you know, 4Ks coming from the UK. I even got here the Spider-Man 4Ks. I imported these Spider-Man 4Ks from the UK, same way of going through Amazon and changing it over, and it came with the slipcover and then plastic over that, and some of them had plastic on the case too. Can we please do that here in Canada or here in North America? Because that is sorely missed. A lot of people out here are stealing 4K slipcovers and selling them for $60, and most of the time 4Ks don't even come with the slipcover if it's an older release. So in the UK, you get that anyway. So can we please start doing this, or else I'm gonna move to the UK just so that I can get 4K slipcovers. Anyways, but yeah, The Seventh Seal on 4K Blu-ray. I've heard really good things about this. You know, I was tempted to get the because it is a bit cheaper on Amazon.ca when it comes, if you want the Criterion version. But that Criterion version, that solo release, is a 2K scan. If you want the 4K scan, you're gonna have to get the big Ingmar Bergman box set. But at that time, I wasn't you know, that keen on it. But now the more I've delved into Ingmar Bergman stuff, and I'm falling in love with him. I'm falling in love with his films, okay? But I'm really tempted. Probably the next sale, I'll probably get that big Ingmar Bergman cinema set. So yeah. But yeah, The Seventh Seal on 4K Blu-ray. Let me know down below. This is a release that came out 8 months ago, November of last year, and this passed me by. But now that I've watched the movie, I wanted to give it a full watch before, you know, committing to actually buying the 4K. But yeah, the BFI Ultra HD, nothing on the back, but very nice, you know, that continues the artwork on the sides. So I am very excited for that. So my fears have been nullified when I saw that, you know, scratched up box. You know, a lot of people are saying that their things came in damaged. Thankfully, I don't know, I guess Canadian post office workers and delivery people, they're nicer, I'm guessing, and they don't chuck things like I know you guys down in the States, you know, your UPSs and your FedExes just kick shit over the fence and stuff. I've seen those ads, I've seen those videos like on TikTok and all that stuff, and YouTube and stuff, and it breaks my heart to see people do that. Like I remember when the PS5 came out and people were just chucking it. Some people were actually, some of the actual delivery people were stealing the PS5s. But anyways, that's it. But yeah, those were the pickups. Some artistic movies. See, I'm not just a guy who watches Spider-Man and action movies all day. I do love me some cinema, some Kino cinema. So yeah, The Seventh Seal on 4K and The Elephant Man on 4K. I ordered these in the beginning of July. And it came around now, which is July 18th. So I'm going to be posting this on the 19th, but this came in on the 18th. So about 3 weeks, which every day I would check the Amazon UK and see where it was, you know, the shipping trackers, because thankfully Amazon gives you free tracking and it tells you whenever. But yeah, so those are the pickups of the day. One of the most moving screen dramas of the 20th century and one of the greatest films ever made, The Seventh Seal, both on 4K. I'm excited to give The Seventh Seal a rewatch, and same as The Elephant Man. Thank you so much for watching the video, man. Again, I've been Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you're into physical media, pickup videos, hunting videos, reviews, I do all those things. So if that interests you, I'm also Canadian. So if you want to see how different our, you know, collecting culture and different things. Like, I know we don't have any, well, we have Best Buys, but they're very limited. We have other stores that, try to compensate for our lack of things. So if you're interested, I have a bunch of hunting videos. I go downtown to Toronto. I live in Mississauga, and we have a bunch of videos, record stores, all that stuff. So that entices you. Please make sure to subscribe, because again, it is free and it means a whole lot to me. So thank you so much. I've been Mitch from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Please have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Please stay safe and God bless.